quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the PhilsGang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at PhilsGang.com. That's PhilsGang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, PhilsGang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1%? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, PhilsGang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at PhilsGang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
So we think it's really important to stay highly invested in the market and be well diversified.
Diversify. There they go again. If you recall, a couple of days ago, I said on this program, don't listen to these people on these fake business news network when they tell you diversify. There is nowhere to hide. Diversification, I'll show you somebody that diversified, we'll meet them over at the poorhouse. Anybody who diversified is going to the poorhouse. How do you escape a crash? You don't. Everything goes down other than gold. And gold is going through the roof right now. Gold is soaring. You know what's really interesting about gold? Gold, you have the stock market going up, right? You take the stock market at the end of March, was soaring. Went up about, 38%, 40%. But at the same time, people are buying gold. So what does that mean? Well, despite the fact that gold was going up, market was going up, but investors only put money in gold when they do not believe the rally is sustainable. And that's what's going on right now. This rally that went up 38%, at the same time gold's going up, and gold is telling you, look, this is not sustainable. Get ready for a correction. Look, we saw the same thing. If you go and take the S&P and you go back, I mean, what a great indicator. What a great indicator. If you go back to after we had this, the first crash in the fall of 2018, we went down 20%. They turned around. Remember how they got the market to go back up? They got to go up with the storytelling. We're going to sign any moment now the Chinese trade agreement any minute now. And as the market went from, and I'll give you a percentage here, we went up from about 239 on the S&P up to about 339. Gold was going up, 42% rally, but gold was going up at the same time the market was going up. If you knew what you were doing, if you were with me, a gang member, we were telling people as gold goes up, and we were in gold before anybody else was in gold. Now, I can't mean everybody around the world, but I can tell you this, listening to all these financial shows, the fake business news networks, I mean, you very seldom did you ever hear anybody talking on Fox Business about gold or CNBC or Bloomberg. Never talked about gold. All they talked about was the FANG stocks. Tech, like this dope here. Remember? This guy here. More tech.
I think markets remain buoyant and trading in a range with more tech, and more tech.
Yeah, that's what they said with the .com. Remember that? How'd that work out? So gold was indicating, and is still indicating, just like it indicated back when we started to rally back in January of 2019, and we started to go up. Gold was going right up with the market, saying it's not going to last. It's not sustainable. It's not going to last. So when gold is going up and your stock market is going up, something is wrong. You don't have the stock market going up and gold going up. That doesn't make any sense. Investors only put money in gold when they know that the rally is a bunch of BS. It's not sustainable. And when isn't it sustainable? It's not sustainable unless you have the financial sector in the lead. But the financial sector wasn't in the lead. We have the same old FANG stocks. Apple, Amazon, Facebook, Google, Microsoft. And then the market did crash. Oh, they blamed it on the virus. The virus was the trigger. It had nothing to do with the collapse. The collapse started early on. Gold was going up early on because the economy was falling apart early on. The debt was enormous. Our trade deficit were enormous. Our economy we're building debt. The United States is building debt 35% faster than we were building our economy, for God's sakes. Gold was going up. Gold is a great warning. So here we had the market going up 38% since the low of March. And gold is going straight up. But yet nobody on these financial shows are warning you. Nobody. That the fact that gold has soared as this market has gone up, there's red flags all over the place. Just like when the market went up, 42% from January of 2019 up to February of 2020 at 42%. The market went up 42% and all the way up. Gold was going up. So what do? Well, you play the market on the way up. And of course, you're going to be in gold, but because gold's going up, you stay in gold, but you know the market's going to collapse. You just got to know when to get out of your stocks. That's all. You just got to know when to get out of your stocks. But you don't know. 85% of the people don't know when to get out of stocks. Especially the 401k. That's another thing. You know, the 401k just drives me nuts. 80 million people have this garbage called a 401k. They have no idea what it's worth. They have no idea the value of it, which is ridiculous. And I'm starting to work on a program, and I'm going to release it probably in about another month or so, that I'm going to be able to, and I've been working on it a long time, where let's say you go and you work for a company, and they tell you, okay, here's your 401k. Now, these are 3 choices of mutual funds. You don't know. People don't know what the value of a mutual fund is. You get screwed all the time. They always give you the worst performing mutual fund on a list. On the list that they hand you, they say, here's 3. Those 3 are the worst performers. Why? Because the mutual fund company who is working with the business, they're in cahoots with each other. And if the more money they make with a non-performing mutual fund. If you have this terrible mutual fund that's not performing, they make a big commission on it, huge. But if you have a good AAA mutual fund that's really doing well, they don't make anything on it. So they always make sure they drive you to the worst mutual funds. Well, I'm going to have it so that you can, before you sign up, you can see what performance that mutual fund, that they give you those 3 mutual funds, you can judge the performance of those. You can judge the performance of those. And remember, nobody understands this either. There is no investment programs. Companies that offer 401ks have no standardized investment education. Isn't that strange? Isn't that strange? Because the last thing they want you to know is about the inner workings of 401ks and mutual funds, just like annuities. Annuities. Right now, everybody's buying annuities. We'll guarantee you if the market goes down, not to worry. You're going to keep your principal. Boy, do you get screwed with that. And don't ever fall for that. And you're going to hear it every Saturday now when you're driving around, how we can guarantee you that you will not lose your principal. You will not lose your principal. 100%. We will not lose your principal. Really? Unbelievable. I mean, what a scam annuities are. And boy, did they make a fortune, the brokers selling annuities. And everybody's thinking, oh, God, I'll never use, I'll lose my principal. Really? Well, I'll tell you what happens when you do lose when I get back. Hey, more on gold, because you need to be in it, only if you know when to get out of it.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing it never comes down. It keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
So what you're seeing here is gold isn't rising. You're actually seeing the dollar is dying. And that's what essentially is causing gold and other metals and other commodities to rise.
I couldn't believe it. I played that cut yesterday for you, remember? So he said, gold's not rising, dollar's just dropping. And that's what's causing gold to go up and other metals. I mean, come on. Contradiction. All right, let's get back to these annuities, because you're going to get stuck with them. Everybody buys these annuities thinking, oh, I've got it made, man. I bought an annuity. I'm going to get really rich. And guess what? I only make money if the market goes up. Boy, I don't lose money when the market goes down. What a scam that is. You hear that on the radio, call the FBI and turn the guy in. It is so bad. And people fall for it. The scam is this. Generally, they'll tell you you're going to get a 6% return. If you were lucky, you maybe get 1%. 1% a year. Maybe if you're lucky, okay? It doesn't work like that. What a scam. So let's say, for example, you have $100,000. You take it out of the market. You want to give it to this guy selling you annuity. First of all, the commissions are outrageous, and they get them up front. Okay, outrageous. You take a big hit. And I mean, on $100,000, you can pay as much as $10,000. Yes, $10,000, $15,000. It's ridiculous. So the way it works is, now the market starts going down, and you got $100,000. But they say, you're going to keep that $100,000. Don't worry about it. That's yours, baby. All the way down, $100,000. Now it's down to $50,000. Boy, I got my principal. I saved my principal. Boy, I'm doing good. Now the market turns around and starts going up. You know how it works. Market drops, then it goes boom, big V-shaped recovery, boom, goes right back up, right? Now you think if the market goes up, let's say the market goes up 120%, you think you're going to get that 120%. No, you don't. You're locked in. They lock you in. Read the fine print. You don't get any of that gain You don't get any of that gain. You got just a tiny bit of it. So if the stock market if your stock went from 100 down to 50 and it goes back to 50 to 100, yeah, they saved you your principal, but you got screwed because on the way back up, you make nothing. Read the fine print. They make it all. Of course, they got to make it all. Why? Well, who's going to sit there and guarantee your principal? You think people are that stupid? Some companies that stupid to say, don't worry. When the market goes down, you don't lose anything. You don't lose a thing. You only make money when the market goes up. They're liars. You don't make money when the market goes up. You make a very small fraction. If the market goes up 20%, you get 1%. If the market goes up 30%, you maybe get 1.5%. Maybe you're lucky you get 2%. That's about it. It's in fine. And then try to get out of these deals once you found out you got screwed. They hit you so big. Stay away from that con job where they tell you, look, we'll guarantee you your principal. You only make money if the market goes up, not if it goes down, because we're going to guarantee your principal. God, what a con job. I know I'm repeating myself, but it just makes me angrier and angrier, and people fall for it all day. Just like 80 million people have a 401k, which is a joke. But let's get back to what's going on. The fact that gold has soared and the fact that investors are putting money in gold is a red light that tells you the rally's fake. And you can put on a chart, and I've done it. Matter of fact, I'm going to put it up on my chart tonight. I'll put it up my YouTube channel. And if you're a subscriber, that's why you should subscribe. So every time I put on something up there, it's free. You can see it. But I'm going to show you how it works and exactly what happened when the market was going up after that crash. Gold was going straight up. The stock market was going up 42%. And yes, we were in gold. We were in stocks. But we also knew, we were in gold and stocks, but we also knew the market was going to come back down. Anytime gold is going up with the market, it means you're getting ready for a huge correction to the downside. And especially when you got markets that have what they call narrow breadth. You only got very few people involved in the market. Very few people, very few stocks, participating. So when the market dropped in February because of the so-called virus and we went down about 38, 40%, gold went down. And people said, gee, I don't understand, Phil. Gold is going down. The market's going down 40% because of this virus. Look, gold's going down too. Shouldn't gold be going up? No, because investors knew that the Federal Reserve was going to come in here, which they did. The Federal Reserve was going to come in, and they were going to print all kinds of money and stick it into the market and all kinds of stimulus programs. They did, the PPP, the $600 a week, they came in with so much stimulus. It was incredible the amount of stimulus they came in with. They're putting $250 billion every month in the banks, $600 billion a day, or million a day to $600 billion a day to buy corporate bonds so they don't go bankrupt. Corporations went out. They said, hey, I'll give you a bond. You give me money, and I'll pay interest on that bond. And when it's due, I'll pay it, right? Well, now they can't pay the bonds. So now we've come in, the Federal Reserve's come in and say, look, we'll step in and we'll buy all the bonds from you. Okay, we'll buy all the bonds. And when they buy the bonds, they put it on the Federal Reserve's balance sheet. Well, guess who's responsible? You and I are that kills you and me. So gold will keep going up as long as they keep running the show the way they are. Right now, they got to keep printing and printing and printing because they have no choice. Unemployment rate was 3% leading up to this virus, right? Now the unemployment rate is, I don't know, at 14, 15, some crazy number. And then you got, and think about this. So the unemployment rate was 3% at the time, right before the virus. But now 28% of women, 20% of men have lost their entire income. And most of these jobs and most small businesses that close, they're not reopening. So he put in $750 billion a month to purchase stocks. That I'm talking about Powell. He's in there purchase every month, and $215 billion to prop up your bank, $608 million every hour to buy the bonds for the corporations. And now he's going to continue to keep interest rates at zero. It's just this, when this market crashes, it's going to be unbelievable. Be right back after this break. Join my gang free for 10 days. Get your color-coded chart.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney, philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days. Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day?
That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026. Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here. And it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Housing boom, lots of stimulus money. Sounds to me like a positive for the market.
Wow, that's Varney's, boy, the genius, right? Housing boom, positive for the market. We'll take a look at that. But look at this morning. He's talking about these two stocks.
Here's another winner, the chip maker, Advanced Micro Devices. Revenue up 26% last quarter, and they raised their revenue outlook for the year. That stock is up a whopping 10%. Big gain for a chip maker.
And what should he be saying? He should be telling you, if you're in that stock, start selling into it. Just the opposite of what he's doing. That's why you lose money. Here's another one he pushes. This is our stock.
Starbucks. Yep, the pandemic beat them up. Same-store sales down 40% last quarter. They lost $3 billion. But they're banking big on curbside pickup at about 1,000 stores. And that's put the stock up nearly 5%. Some big movers today.
It went up 5% today, but you had to be in it before it moved up. And that's what we did. We were in it before Starbucks moved up, so we gained the 5%. In fact, the people who get in today, after it moves up 5%, you're going to lose money. Because the minute you get in, it's going to pull back. Because professionals like me will go in and will sell into it. And you, the novice, you don't know that. So you hear Varney, this is what's so bad about these fake business news networks. They'll talk, like Varney will get you all excited about Starbucks. But he should have told you the time to have bought Starbucks was back on July 20th, not today. Now, when we bought it on the 20th, on a day like today, this is the day when she shoots up 5%. That's like a bonus. And you go in and you take some of your stocks and sell it for people to come in and buy it? No. You need to let it just pull back a little bit. And on my chart, when it's green, we tell you, buy. Obviously, buy. Starbucks is a buy. We're in it. But we also show you when it pulls back, there's a little pattern. When it pulls back, and then we'll tell you exactly when to buy it. We tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add to your position. I mean, nobody tells you that. So somebody's going to get in today and Starbucks and AMD, and they're going to lose their shirt. Because what happens, as soon as it starts pulling back today, tomorrow, they panic. I better get out. I better get out. And they don't even know, okay, as long as it's an uptrend, as long as it's green, that means institutional money's coming in, enough institutional money's coming in, okay, buy it. But wait till it makes a new high to buy it. See, you just don't go listen to these people say, oh, Starbucks is up, AMD is up, let's all get in, let's chase it. No, it's not how the stock business works. That's why 85% of you never lose, you don't make money. You always lose money. You always lose money. Well, stop losing the money. I'm trying to reach out to you, and if you start making money, you reach out to the kids. How's that at St. Jude? Let's make a deal. Let's make a pact with each other. I'm going to reach out to you, and the next time you hear that garbage, okay, don't do anything. Don't buy, that's for sure. Anytime they tell you to buy, do not buy. You're going to lose money because you're buying it on the emotion. You got in too late. You're getting the tail instead of the whole dog. My members have been in the stock, Starbucks. Here, even take AMD. I'm putting up on my chart right now, AMD, right? And I have my color-coded chart. Let's put it up there, AMD. This just frustrates me so much. Varney wouldn't know how to buy a stock if he tripped over it. He wouldn't. So if you look at AMD, look at this. Somebody's going to buy that stock today at $76.05. Are you nuts? My members, okay, would have bought this stock right around $57.50 on what we call a breakout, and it turned green. It showed money was coming in. So we would have gotten around 57.50, and 57.50 to 57 to 76. What's that? That's about a 32% gain. 32% gain. So you're going to go into a stock now that's already up 32%? That's like if you buy a bus ticket for $32 from Boston to New York, okay? But again, you don't get on you get on the bus 5 minutes before it hits New York, and they charge you $32. It's over. That's a stupid analogy, but my point is, you just don't listen to these people. And a stock, when a stock goes up, it has patterns. It has patterns, and it tells you what it's doing. I mean, look, I've been doing this for 45 years. Okay, I've been on this earth for 74 years, and when I listen to these guys, it's just so frustrating. Here's what's going to happen. The market's going to continue to go up because they're going to continue to print, and they're going to make this dollar so worthless. This dollar is going to crash so weak that that's good for gold prices, and gold's going to keep going up. But at the same time, on the way up with your gold, you should be taking profits. Do you know when to take profits? No. Do you know on the way up with your gold, do you know what you should add to your gold? No. Here at Phil's Gang, you do. You do. Every day at 2 o'clock, we post our video in what we call our working investor stocks. That's the stocks our members own. And there's a video, we do a video every day on each one of those stocks, so you can't go wrong. For $39.95 a month. Are you nuts? $39. Who else does that for $39.95 a month? Matter of fact, the price has been $39.95 for over 20 years. We never changed the price. The price should be right now about $125. $39.95. Why have we done that? Because you hopefully they keep it down that much so that you'll donate to St. Jude. All right. So the market's going to continue to go up because guess what? We got an idiot who's running the Federal Reserve. He's going to keep his dovish attitude, okay, which means zero rates. And remember, gold has been going up. You know, everybody's talking about gold. Gold just didn't start to go up now. Gold's been going up. Gold's going up in 2018, but nobody ever paid attention to it. Why? Because when gold was going up, they don't want you to know it. Because the people who control the fake business news networks, whether it's Fox Business or whether it's Bloomberg's, or whatever one it is, remember, the big boys, the 1/100th of 1% who control the Federal Reserve, these are to get in that club, you got to be making a minimum of $27 million a year. Not net worth. You got to actually make, on a salary, $27 million a year. These guys control the Federal Reserve. They control interest rates. And the last thing they want is for gold to go up. And at some point, remember what happened? They used to take gold, and they used to short it, trying to push it down, trying to get it down. I remember one time gold, they were trying to push it down to $700. They were so upset gold was going up. And they kept shorting it, and they're trying to push it down. And they're trying to get that. I think that was around 2011. And they started to short gold. And they keep pushing it. I think it was around 1920. They're trying to get down to $700 or less, right? They hate gold. And the hatred of gold goes all the way back to the gold standard. Because remember, the U.S. government was limited in their deficit spending. They only could spend, every time they printed $1, you had to have $1 of gold. So that's all they could print. So they couldn't, like right now, they spend $17,000 a second more than they take in. More than they take in, okay? And our deficit is so big that every time someone's born today, during the day, they're going to get a bill for $73,000. Our kids are in the hole, $73,000 the minute they pop out. You imagine? We're laying all this debt on our kids, and they keep on taking these interest rates and keep driving them down. And gold, when gold goes up, it identifies that that they're doing everything wrong. The Federal Reserve is doing everything wrong, and that's why they hate it. But especially because they don't want to ever go back onto the gold standard. Because without the gold standard, remember, they could do wars. They could pay for any war they want. They could do whatever they want. But on a gold standard, remember, Nixon made sure he got off the gold standard to finance Vietnam. We would have never had Vietnam How they got that financed, they got off the gold standard. Gold is wonderful too, but you got to know when to get out.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month? philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down. It keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market is still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days. Warning. Google, Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, Facebook, all these hot stocks are going to crash. They're going to drop as much as 60-70%. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Exactly what happened in the dot-com days is going to repeat itself. Remember, 85% of people lose money in the stock market because they don't know when to get out. I fixed that with my color code technology chart. It tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. That's right. Make sure you check it out. It's free for 10 days. philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativegroup.com.
License number A1900020.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Sorry, Mr. Chairman, could we take a 5-minute break?
Dean is recognized.
Could we take a 5-minute break, Mr. Chairman?
No. That's a common courtesy, Mr. Chairman, of every witness.
I waited an hour for you this morning.
Isn't that unbelievable? I don't want to talk politics, but unbelievable. Look, the same kind of people that are running our government, our Congress, is the same kind of people that are running Wall Street. They only care about themselves. It's all politics. They don't care about you. Listen, the market is a wonderful place. There's nothing like it. Why? Because it's liquidity. What does that mean? That means anytime you want, you can get out of a stock within a second. You can't sell a house. You can't sell a boat. You can't sell any asset like you can a stock quickly like that because there's a big market for it. That's number one. The market is very simple. They made it complicated because what they do, remember, they rig the market against you. You're the retail customer. They need you to buy and hold, right? To stay in. Don't get out. Don't get out. I mean, unbelievable. They want you to stay in forever so they can get out. They tell you diversify. That it just, I mean, the schemes, buy and hold, cost average down, diversified, money's on the sideline, everything to make sure you stay in so they can get everybody out, get their big boys out. That's what it's all about. You're getting screwed. You don't know that. As the market's going up, 43% from the March lows, gold's going up. They're not telling you what that means. Gold correlates with the economy. Gold is correlated with interest rates. Gold correlates with inflation. When gold is going up and the market's going up, that's a big red flag. It's telling you the market is going to correct itself big time. And then when you have 5 stocks driving this market up 38% since the bottom of March, can you imagine? 5 stocks. Apple went up 32%, Amazon 27%, Facebook 23%, Google 19%, Microsoft 16%. That means that is a narrow breath. That means that it's warning you, a big red light. The market's going to correct. But that's okay because my members are going to look forward to it because we're going to be out in time when it corrects because the system that we use, the technology we have, the color-coded technology, the chart will start turning red and telling us, first it will turn yellow, giving you a warning, okay, that the institution's starting to pull money out. Then when it turns red, it means they're pushing enough money out that it's going to drop. The value of that stock is going to drop. But you'll see it first, it's yellow. Look, and the fact that the gold market is soaring and these guys on CNBC and Fox aren't telling you the truth, they should be saying gold is soaring. That is a warning. When market's going up and gold is soaring, there's going to be a big correction, just like there was in February. It could go down 40, 50, 60%. They don't tell you that. They should be just telling you 5 stocks are responsible for that 38% rally out of 500. Out of 500, just 5 stocks. The $600, right? They're you know what they're doing. They're going to keep giving that. You watch. They're going to finally vote on the $600. They're not going to stop doing the $600. They're not going to stop because it's election time. And the reason the Democrats want to give everybody back to $600, the Democrats says no, it should be just $200 because people have no reason to get back to work. So let's just do $200. That makes sense, doesn't it? But that's going to make a lot of people grumpy. It's going to make the Democrats look like heroes. But, you know, I don't want to talk politics. My only point is that the same kind of people that we have in the stock market, that operate in the stock market, the same kind of people you see every day in Congress, same kind of people, terrible. So here's what we do know. We know that China's falling apart, okay? We know their economy's falling apart. And I told you back in September 2018 that we're going to have the crash based on not a virus, not any of that stuff, but on China's economy falling apart, and then the FANG stocks will fall apart. Take a look at the FANG stocks. They're falling apart. Look, some stocks, and I gave this to my gang the other day, when you have a weak dollar, what you want to do is look for stocks, okay, that investors buy because because of a weak dollar, most of the revenue, okay, comes from overseas. And so we have a group of stocks like Las Vegas, okay, LVS, Las Vegas Sands. Now, most of their profits are overseas. So that's a good stock to watch, okay? Another one, Baker Hughes, that's oil. Most of their profits go overseas. So now we wait and we watch, and now it just turned green. Okay, that one just turned green, so we'll keep that on our list. Okay, and now another one is where the heck is it? BKNG. Okay, that's Booking Holdings. Another one, most of their profits come from overseas. So those are stocks that are perfect for the weak dollar. The dollar's going to get weaker and weaker and weaker, okay? All right. So, and then we have another group of stocks that we're watching. We give our gang members every morning, okay? And these are what we call the stocks that we are observing, okay? These are what we call them our opportunity stocks. These are fantastic stocks. These are stocks that have gotten killed. These are stocks that got beaten down so bad that these stocks are ready to, when this market turns around, these will be the first to go up. Like gold is the first to go up. Now we got, for example, what we call, here you go, energy, XLE. Now XLE is setting up perfect. That's an ETF, XLE. Every day we watch XLE for our members. The minute it just started to turn green. But it's not. But it's not enough yet. We haven't got the signal. We haven't got the final signal to buy. But we should get it in a couple days. And so we are looking for stocks that are so beaten down that eventually everybody's going to start getting. Everybody got out of the FANG stocks and they're going to gold. People getting out of the bond market going to gold. Then what they're going to do is get out of the gold market and they're going to start going to the energy market. Another place they're all going to go to is the financials. The financials should be leading. And the financials, they're going to start buying the banks. The banks have been getting killed. So every day we're watching. Matter of fact, the banks went up today. The banks are starting to go up today. So we're watching the banks. And look at this. I'm just looking at them now. They're all starting to go up. The banks are exactly what I told my members. I said, watch this. They're going to start getting out of stocks, especially out of the FANG stocks, and they're going to go to gold. They're going to go to the banks, and then they're going to start going to the airlines, and like the ETF jets, JETS. That's a perfect one to get in. But you don't get in them until we have identified for you, and then we tell you, okay, time to buy. Just like when we tell you a stock is going down, time to short. And we do a video every day. Like I'll give you one video today he put up, Intel. And if you're an Intel and you're one of my members, this is what you're going to hear today. They're shorting it, and he gives you an instruction. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but I'll play a little bit.
Intel, go ahead and add to your short today. And on this one, we're going to put our stop at 51.27.
So he goes on and on, but my point is, does anybody do that for you? Does anybody tell you when Intel is going down, let's make money as it goes down. Let's short it. And then as it goes down, he gives you a video every day. We give you a video. How can you go wrong? If you're shorting Intel with us, how the hell can you go wrong when someone's telling you this, holding your hand?
Intel, go ahead and add to your short today.
Add to your short today. When's the last time someone told you to add to your stock? Whether going long or short, buying it or selling it short. When's the last time someone told you to add to your position? Did anybody ever call you and tell you that? No, they're not going to tell you that. That's not what they do. Their job is one thing, to hold your hand and to tell you, okay, just to buy and hold. You're going to be just fine. You're going to be fine. To diversify. That's unbelievable. Do you know stocks are going up right now and nobody cares about the return on assets of a stock? Nobody cares about profit margins. Nobody cares about free cash flow. Isn't that wonderful? So all we have to do now is simply watch the money flow. Before, I used to have to do more study. I had to go in and find out the free cash flow and then match it up with this one, match it up with that one. Then the margins. Then I had to figure out, okay, who was the best management? So I'd have to go to each company I was invested in and go, let me see what the return on equity is, the return on assets, compared to the other company. It took tremendous amount of work. Now it's simple. Intel is going down. We sold it short. Money was coming out. It was going down. And then we tell you exactly what to do. Show me one place you can go to that someone's going to tell you exactly what to do every day by a video. There isn't. Join my gang, free for 10 days. Color-coded chart, free for 10 days as well. You'll love it. See you on the charts.
You have
been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.